Peace, everybody. It's good to see you again. Um, Had to take a little time off this past week, um, but I'm back. So today I pulled cards. I only got two cards this time, but I feel like that's the universe's way of saying like these particular two cards are really important and really the center of what you should focus on um, right now. So the first card I pulled, I actually pulled it before in one of my recent readings, which means it's that much more important. It's called Gathering Your Tribe. Um, so what I'm getting from this card is it's more important than ever right now to just really fund your support system. I feel like for a lot of people, like maybe the past 5 or 10 years, maybe your support system has been rocky, or maybe you've been um, discovering the truth about people and having to cut off people or love people from a distance. Um, so you've been like cleaning your space and um, really valuing the people that are truly there for you and truly have your best interests at heart, who elevate you, who motivate you, um, and kind of removing the people from your life who don't have your best interests at heart, who, secretly talk about you behind your back or like, um, say they love you, but they don't show it. Their behavior is not loving. um, People who may have held you back or held you down or put you down. Um, I feel like that's been a lot of people's realities, like in this past 5 or 10 years. So I feel like this card is saying that it's reminding you that you do need to heal from those experiences. Um, because you might feel like it doesn't affect you, but it does, because the next time you meet new people or the next time you're in a social situation, you might not be as open to connecting with people anymore because of the things that the types of people that have done you wrong in the past. But you have to also remember that you attract those experiences for a reason, and you attract those experiences because sometimes your vibration is in alignment with the drama, like, and you got to be honest with yourself about it. But that's even more reason why you should focus on your own vibration and your own energy so that you don't attract those experiences, or so that you can go into a social situation and really tap into your intuition to be able to see the BS coming and not even be phased by it, or maybe that person won't even come up to you because your energy repels theirs, things like that. So I feel like now is the time to uh be more social. I'm not going to say like it might be with, like I said, your smaller circle that you've whittled down, based on people revealing the truths about themselves, or it might be you might meet new people who you are more in alignment with, who are more the type of energy that you have grown into. Um, but now is the time to be more social and to connect with people more and to commune with people more, and like have a love fest, like get together once a week and I don't know, like have a good meal or something. I mean, that part is really up to you, but I feel like the universe is encouraging us to get out there more now. And especially with everything that's going on, it's the energy. It's not only a lot of us versus them. It's a lot of that energy in the world right now, but also there's every day the divide gets larger between um, the higher vibration and the lower vibration. And you can turn on the news at any point in time and see all of the lower vibration stuff going on. But you have to almost like go out of your way to find the higher vibrational stuff. So I feel like um, having that support system, having that family and that friendship and that love and that trust, um, it's important. It's going to play a vital role in how all of this is going to play out when things finally settle. Because we are in a very tumultuous transitional time right now, and um, once things do kind of settle, um, having that tribe, knowing your tribe and trusting your tribe is going to be very important in getting to that point, um, which is still not a destination. It's always an ongoing journey, but um, it won't be as rocky. I guess it won't be as, you know, like every day is not going to be like some monumental change. But anyway, yeah, I feel like that's all I'm getting from this card. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So the next card that I pulled is the Ancestors card. And what I heard just now when I pulled it, when I picked it up, is that your ancestors are also going to be essential to you um, being successful in this transition. Um, I personally, um, so how all of this came about and like where I'm getting all of this guidance from and me relaunching my business and using my gifts and getting back out there. This actually all started. I think I talked about this before from watching. Well, it started because I was curious about my ancestors because I don't really know a lot about my family history. I only had two grandparents that were actually, I never met my mom's mom. My mom's dad passed away when I was 1. My dad's mom passed away when I was 10. And then my dad's dad, he passed away, I think, when I was in high school, but because they don't have or didn't have a good relationship, I honestly don't even remember. He said I met him, but I don't remember. So I didn't get to experience a lot of um, the older, like I guess like the elders in my family. So I've always been curious about it and wanted to know like where I come from. Like genealogy is really a passion of mine, and so I was curious about like um are any of my ancestors like watching over me? Are any of them my spirit guides? Do any of them have any messages for me or advice or um yeah, they're here right now. And so, like, that led me to really take another look at my mediumship abilities, because, like, I've always been able to sense energy around me, but I, for a very, very, very long time, was never comfortable with um, opening myself up to that for a lot of different reasons. Like, number one, nobody ever told me about any of this stuff. So being like 5 and 6 and 7, and I'm sitting in a room and I can feel somebody in there, like, it freaks you out. You know what I'm saying? And like, I didn't want to open myself up to like that happening to me all the time. So, I've had certain experiences, but I pretty much shut that side of me off, especially like when I started doing um, training to strengthen my intuitive abilities. Um, one of the exercise, or one of the parts of the course, was specifically on mediumship. Um, but from that, I got more comfortable, because when you do it with your family, your ancestors, as opposed to just randomly tapping into spirits in a random place, um, it's a lot more safe, and it's a lot more comfortable, and you're a lot more protected. Um, but you still, like, disclaimer, you still got to know what you're doing, because just like with anything, there's light and dark, and there is energy that will take advantage of the fact that you don't know what you're doing and try to trick you and things like that. So, if it's something you're interested in, I would say definitely um, learn as much as you can before you ever like attempt anything. Um, but for me, that's when my journey, I would say, most recently, is just getting to know more about my ancestors and building a relationship with them, even though they're not physically on this plane anymore. Um, so when you're dealing with the energy that we're going through right now, you're going to have to tap into that. You're going to have to tap into that source energy to know what you need to know, to be protected, to be safe, to be off the radar of people who are out to like get you, and out to keep you down, and out to, take your life in some instances. Like, um, people are so erratic right now. Like, you could go to the grocery store and get shot, and you might not even know the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like bugging out right now. So it's not so when you I would say when you feel the most out of control, like, there's no way like you could ever predict something like that. I mean, the best you can do is, like, always be in tune with your intuition. You get a bad feeling when you walk up to the store or whatever, um, don't go in it. But even then, like, stuff like that is so random that there's no way, like, other than being a hermit, like, that you can really do anything about it. So when you feel like you're out of control and you don't know what to do, your best bet is to access that source energy that everything comes from. Because when you access that energy and you have a relationship between your higher self and that energy, and everything that exists in that energy, which is everything, um, you're able to tap into a higher source of protection, so that no matter what, you just feel like you always feel protected to such a high extent that you don't even worry about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really know how to put it into words. Like I'm not articulating it, but your ancestors are a big part of that. Um, because they do walk with you and they are with you and they do guide you, especially your grandparents. Um, like I've seen so many. I really like that show, A Haunting of. It's really good, but I've seen so many stories on there where people see these orbs and they get freaked out because they think the orbs are there to hurt them, and then it ends up being that I think her name is Kim, the medium. She's like, no, that was your grandmother. She actually was there to protect you because there was something else in the room. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it's really important to have that relationship um, with your ancestors. They will always look out for you and like even just to say hi and say, like have a real relationship with them. Like even though they're not physically here, I even have. If you could see back here, it's I have a couple pictures, and down here there's like a little altar you can't really see in my background. But it's all pictures of me and my husband's like family, um, those who have passed. I actually have an orb. I hope you guys can see that. Um, yeah, just our deceased relatives, our living relatives. It's really just like a family altar. To just honor them and respect them and commune with them and always say hi, like um, it's one of the first things we see when we come downstairs in the morning. So just really, if you don't have a relationship with um, people who have passed on, people that are still here, you know, particularly people that are on the other side, because like I said, you're going to have to tap into that energy. um I mean, you don't have to do anything, but it's important for your success for the next 10, 20 years to be able to have that communication and that connection with that higher energy to be successful in all of the crazy things that have happened, that are going to happen. And just because it's crazy doesn't mean it's bad, but um, I hope you guys can see that orb. It's not even an orb. Like it's like a. Let me see. You see it right there? I don't know if it's gonna show up on the camera. That's so cool. See what I'm talking about? Anyway, yeah. So you definitely want to do the best you can and work on that connection. I know even if you're a religious type person, which I don't even know if you will watch this video if you are, but if you are, the Bible talks about it too. Um, if that helps make you feel more comfortable. Um, but yeah, I mean, even if you look at this picture, you can see. So you have these. I can't tell what kind of birds they are, but they almost look like Canadian geese or something, like a bigger bird like that. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them, which is that's an important number. 9 is the number of completion, and they are flying over Stonehenge in England, what's now known as England. And it's almost like a pack of them. Like I feel like they represent like a pack, like a tribe, like a gang. And they're together and they're there to for strength and solidarity. And they're flying over Stonehenge because Stonehenge is built on top of an energy portal, and it has the spiral as a way to focus that energy into a point. And so, if the birds are your ancestors, then you have to tap into that higher energy to get to them, because that's where they are. That's what I'm getting from this card. So I hope that was helpful. Again, if you would like to make a donation, my Cash App is EluHachi. Yeah. And if you'd like to book a reading, you can DM me. You can email me. I'll put all my stuff in the description. Definitely working on this Creation Station workbook. It's going to be really cool. I'm really excited about that. You can pre-order them, and I'll put my information for that in my description as well. And I will be back either Thursday or Friday, probably Friday, to do a manifestation reading. So look out for that. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.